Welcome to this session. In this session, we will discuss about what is stress and how to decrease stress in our daily life. And also, I'll talk about the mind, various aspects of mind. So, when we talk about stress is when we are having excessive thoughts. Thoughts are coming very fast, and there is no gap between the thoughts. And these thoughts are negative, sometimes with negative emotions and feelings, and we feel not at ease with ourselves, and that is known as stress. So stress is the thoughts with a speed, with less gap between them, and it comes with feelings and emotions. And stress is found as one of the factors which is implicated in Parkinson's disease, and it's being found if we decrease these stress levels, Parkinson's symptoms improve. Now, stress comes from our mind. Mind uses the brain, and the mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. So sometimes we get so much involved in our mind stuff, in our thoughts, that we lose the awareness of this moment, which is usually blissful and peaceful, but mind takes us into the past, worries of the past, or it takes us into the anxiety about the future. And in both circumstances, we lose this present moment and we live in past or future created by the mind. And here comes the role of meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is staying in this moment. There is a term known as mindfulness. Mindfulness is being taken from Buddhist traditions, where you sit in this moment accepting things as they are, without getting anxious about anything or drifting your mind into the past or the future. So staying in moment, accepting things as they are, is meditation, is mindfulness. It's in the moment and accepting the moment as it is. If you stay like that, it takes you into the restful state, and it gives you, which we call as a peace of mind, rather than mind in pieces. And this is easily achievable once you understand where the problem lies. So the problem lies in our too much of excessive thoughts. And I need to explain you that mind has two aspects. We have an active mind, which we all know, the mind which engages in the world, the mind which interacts with people, the mind which feels hurt if someone says something to us, and mind which feels pride if someone praises us. This mind is very unstable, and it is affected by the external circumstances, and it is like the waves on the top of the ocean. This type of mind is variable, and all the vagaries of mind and all the jealousy, feelings of greed, feelings of fearlessness, and lack of self-esteem or too much of pride, all these things comes from this active mind. We have another thing in us which is known, you can call it as a passive mind, or just a pure awareness. It's like a witness. It is the one which does not participate in the things in this world, which is just observing. And this is very much available to us. But the problem is, because we are so much busy with the active mind, we don't sit and stay in this awareness mode. This awareness mode is always the same. Its language is silence. It's peaceful. It gives us joy and bliss. And it takes away all our anxieties and stress, because it's not demanding anything from anyone. It is always the same. So how to get from your active mind to this passive mind, or the mind which is just a pure awareness? And that technique is known as meditation. It is a very, very profound technique. The thing is that it needs some motivation. You have to find some time every day to sit in this practice. And once you sit in practice and you taste this silence within you, peace within you, then you would automatically would like to sit in this awareness. So this starts with practice. You go slow, you practice every day. You can start with 2 minutes of meditation, and then you can gradually increase to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. And this practice then becomes your second nature. Then you don't have to do meditation to be in this awareness mode, because you love it, you have experienced it, you have a knack of it, you know how to be in it. Then you can be in it even when you are dealing with people, even when your active mind is engaged in talking, even in arguments, you can still be in this awareness mode. And this bliss, this peace will stay with you even when you are dealing with the world, not just sitting in silence in your room. So once you have practiced to an extent that it becomes your second nature, then there is no practice needed. You always stay like that. Now let's talk about the evidence for meditation or mindfulness. There are more than 7,000 research papers in all these years which have proven without doubt that meditation can help in various disorders. You can start with mental health issues, and then it comes to even dreaded diseases like cancer, even diseases like arthritis, all these diseases which comes due to our impaired immunity functions, like cancer where there is no control on the dividing cells and the cells keeps increasing, or it could be a friendly fire against their own cells, all autoimmune conditions. Chronic degenerative brain disorders also belong to the same category. So there are so many diseases which comes due to the stress. And there is a beautiful slide which shows that how the stress can lead to various disorders. And nowadays we call this psychoneuroimmunology. The way we think, that affects our neurotransmitters, and that affects our endocrine system, that affects our autonomic nervous system, our breathing changes, our heart rate changes, blood flow to various organs changes. So if we change our thinking pattern, we can control everything. This is doable. The only thing is you need some motivation, sit in silence, sit in meditation, and you can gradually change. There's a lot of evidence both in form of symptom improvement in Parkinson's disease. Patients who do meditation on a regular basis, their symptoms of tremor, dyskinesia, shakes improves, depression improves, anxiety improves, the fear and stress decreases, their cognition improves, even their walking improves, and the stiffness is less, pain is less, sleep is better, their digestion is better. So it works in so many different domains of Parkinson's symptoms that it is worth trying to do some meditation every day. Studies have also shown there are structural brain changes in patients of Parkinson's disease who do meditation. So it's a real change. Change is happening in your symptoms and change is happening in your brain. And there is no side effect to it. It is such a simple technique. You don't need anything. You don't need a music. You don't need to listen to any meditation tape. Such a simple, profound technique, if you understand, it can help you improving your Parkinson's symptoms, even recovery from some of the symptoms, even changes in the brain, because brain is known now to be plastic. More than 20 years back, we thought that the brain does not change, but now we know the brain changes all the time. What you give and what is the food to the brain? The food to the brain is thoughts. Your positive thoughts can bring positive changes to the brain, and negative thoughts can bring negative changes to the brain. So on embarking on this journey into meditation, which can decrease your stress levels, improve your general well-being, it is such a simple and profound technique. So in the next video, I'll explain you how to do this meditation and how it can be an effective tool in your daily life. Thank you.